They say a journey of 1,000 miles starts with a single step. Single steps become a walk, a run, a sprint, a charge.
Oh, this is brilliant!
One journey comes face to face with another, an ally, a brother, a teammate.
Oh, it was intense.
Learn, train, game, grow, repeat. Each moment, each movement, building on the next, paving the way forward. Along the road, something new arises, an injury, a loss, a challenge. Who will be pushed back, and who will push past and continue forward, stronger than before?
So let's flip the switch. Let's flick it now.
Paths that have crossed before are set to cross again. Who will blaze a trail to victory, and who will be left in the dust?
Yes, boy! How did he do that? Oh, we've seen everything now.
Victory or defeat? Which way will your path go? Tonight, live from FMG Stadium, Waikato, the journey brings forward the champions.
Yeah, baby. How good was that? You get the goosebumps? Jeff McTainch, that is a voiceover special from him. That gave me all the feels. Kia ora, e te whānau. I am Laura McGoldrick, and it is grand final time here on Rugby Nation. The Chiefs called on their fans to bring all of the cowbells right after they crashed the ticketing website in a race to secure their seat at the Super Rugby Pacific final. And they did just that as they flooded in to witness the final battle between undoubtedly the two best teams in this competition. The Chiefs just one win away from capping a remarkable season where they lost just the one game, but they did beat the Crusaders twice. I don't really like saying that as a Crusaders person. While Razor, of course, that dynasty, they were pursuing perfection, the perfect fairy tale finale for their departing coach in the throne.
Super Rugby Pacific final for 2023. It's the Chiefs and the Crusaders, and it's the Chiefs who have the ball first. Lucky to hang on to that too, as they look to bring the ball out through Aidan Ross for the setup. But he managed to hang on to it, and Damien McKenzie puts it into touch, but the Crusaders will have a line out. Chiefs coming through, trying to disrupt Williams. Oh, getting over the ball, Brody Retallick, but this time illegally. Referee's got the arm out again. Havili Talitui with the carry. Now Whitelock waiting for it. Chiefs having to do a lot of early tackling.
Good. Number 2 on the play and not rolling.
So first chance for points in the 2023 final. Richie Mo'unga puts the Crusaders in front. Talked about before the game, neither of these sides fear each other. But it's the Crusaders who've made a great start. But what about the chase from Anton Leonard-Brown? And we'll just keep a little eye on Dallas McLeod.
So I think they might have a look at this one. Just look at the collision. Anton Leonard-Brown Mills is very, very high. His head is up, and it's been a head-on-head collision.
Number 12, you've got direct head-on-head contact. There's no mitigation. It's a yellow card. It's going to go for an off-field review.
Good, Hugh.
Started.
Well, he's strict on it, but he's consistent, Ben O'Keefe. He's got good cue for not clearing away quickly enough. Tupolvai out the back door. Bit of space here. Nano Suturo, Narawa. Wrapped up in the tackle, though.
Tackle! New advantage!
And I think that's Cody Taylor, who's got the penalty advantage against him. Stevenson. Working away on the short side. Nankiville is there and driving ahead too. The tackle of Whainga Anuku. Taylor over the ball. Another penalty.
No, he's fine. You're fine. Penalty here. It was one for not rolling. It's a bit further back, but behind the 22.
He was 5 out of 5 last week in the semi-final. He nails his first one in the final, and it's 3-all. races up to the 10, and he's going to roll. Oh, boy, ran straight into Jacobson. You'll think twice before he does that again. And now the Chiefs have walked over the top of it. Webber emerges with it. McKenzie now, space out wide. Nankivell, Narawa, gliding back in field, taken on the 22. McKenzie, here's Ross. Chant starting to go up from the home crowd as McKenzie moves it on to Leonard Brown. Can't get through the tackle of Jack Goodhue. Crusaders have assembled a good defensive line. Whitelock trying to get over the ball, but it's there again. McKenzie quickly through the hands to Narawa. The pass from Nankivell, and again back in field it goes, absolutely bumps off Leo Willie. Tokiaho wrenches it away. Samasoni Tokiaho, superhuman strength. And the supporting players arrive for the Chiefs. Vying. Nankivell gets rid of it quickly. Stevenson! Sean Stevenson! Oh, brilliant! Brilliant!
Happy live, everyone.
So good from the Chiefs. It came from a defensive effort from Luke Jacobson, who put a massive shot on Will Jordan, rips the ball off at the same time. McKenzie goes to the back. This ball here is the killer ball. Puts him right through, and away goes this man who's been in sensational form, as Stevenson.
Now Barrett, big shoulder from Peter Gasua-Kula. Whainga Anuku.
Not supporting body weight.
Again, it's a breakdown. Penalty advantage. The ball goes through the hands of Jack Goodhue.
This is going to hurt.
This is going to be a yellow card.
It's another penalty, another yellow card.
Whitelock again, the target. They're a man down up front now.
That's one!
Cody Taylor has it in the back. They're getting close. He's over. Cody Taylor, the man who started in 5 finals, won them all. Kane going in for it. But the Crusaders emerge with it, and they've got plenty of numbers away to the left. Pass flung wide by Goodhue. Crowd thought it was forward. Referee satisfied it wasn't. Drummond puts a kick over the top, dribbling into the 22. And back there is Narawa. He sees Ollie Jaeger. He says, I'll have you, son. And now the kick.
Inside.
Just take a look at this pass from Jack Goodhue. Well, that's gone 3-4 metres forward. And Ben O'Keefe is hearing all about it. Now it comes to a halt. So Drummond, away it goes. Goodhue, Mo'unga. Now Jordan sprinting onto it, gets a nice ball away. Whainga Anuku. Oh, good tackle made by Alex Nankivell, but they're just 5 metres from the line. Here come the Crusaders, and Mo'unga is in.
Just like that, Crusaders strike back.
Carting it ahead is George Dyer.
Yep, got that. First one holding on. He lifts.
Shea Fihaki from halfway. That's a good-looking kick, but it's away to the right. He had the distance, just not the accuracy. And so at half-time, in the final, it's the Crusaders who lead the Chiefs by 15-10.
What an extraordinary final. Razors men holding a narrow 5-point lead at half-time. Stay with us. We'll have all the action from the second half right after the break. Welcome back to our Super Rugby Pacific Grand Final coverage here on Rugby Nation. And it's the Crusaders, of course, who hold their lead by a... Can you tell what team I support? Not really. They are holding the lead by a narrow margin at halftime in the Tron. Can they claim their 7th straight title? Let's head back now to Waikato Stadium for the second half.
Super Rugby, it's been going since 1996, and only 7 times has a team come from behind to win the final. McKenzie picks up a low one. Nankerville, nice ball inside to Stevenson. Gets it away to Narawa. And the Chiefs are in. Just the start they wanted in the second half.
Oh, and it came from a set piece. Beautifully executed from the scrum.
McKenzie is there, and he decides he's going to run. Stevenson, well, threads a ball up the middle, and there's no one at the back. Oh, he had a hack at it, he's missed it, and it's been picked up by Fiaki. Well, if he'd got a foot to that, Crusaders could have been in trouble. Well, Stevenson, what can he conjure up this time? Narawa spots a little hole here, and off he goes, and Moni Narawa. Tackle had to be made by Goodhue, but now they're stacked up away to the left, and here's Big Peter Gasawakula charging up the middle. Ball's been ripped away by Tamaiti Williams, but they were offside, and this one's right out in front. He just keeps the scoreboard ticking over. Look, can they tidy up their line out? A lot of movement. Well, McKenzie, scything through. He's got Narawa with him. And Moni Narawa. Oh, what a try! What a try in the final!
Team Black is clearly inside the 10 metres.
The try will not stand.
Disallowed try. Penalty at the offside mark.
Well, the field markings actually made it an easy decision. This could be a very big swing in the game here. They've got it again. Christie! Can he get it down? Oh, he's just short of the line. Tamaiti Williams trying to burrow his way over. They've held him up. Great big pile of bodies. They can't free it.
Held up.
It's a goal line dropout.
The ball's held up.
The Chiefs defend their line. That's huge.
That's desperation from the Chiefs.
Taylor down the back. It's Whitelock again. Trying to work it forward.
Down by Red. Down
And
by
now
Red.
it goes to
Down
ground.
by Red.
So it's static ball, and it's been piled in there, but it's picked up by Whainga Anuku. So it's still alive. And another, oh, that's Sam Kane who's come through. Another penalty and a yellow card.
That ball is clearly not out. It's between the players' legs. It's near the goal line. That's cynical. Incorrect. The ball has to be past the feet.
Well, now they'll have to do it.
Offside. Ball not out.
Without their skipper, their co-captain Sam Kane goes to the bin. Mistakes under pressure so often decide these big games. Chiefs have done a good job up until now, but they turn it away to the right, and Taylor's in again. The scores are level. The kick to put the Crusaders in front in the final.
New advantage.
Sykes Martin, well, either theatrically trying to get out of the way. Oh, brilliant ball away to Narawa. Takes play back up to halfway. Little kick through. And they'll take the penalty.
Not rolling.
It's not going to have the legs. Comes just short. And Willie Hines thumps it away to touch. The red and black wall standing firm. McKenzie. Jacobson to the 22. It's a penalty.
First player lifts, holds on. Second player lifts, holds on.
Well, almost inevitably, a breakdown penalty is going to have the final say in this match. Mo'unga. Up go the flags. And the Scott Robertson dynasty ends as it began in triumph. Crusaders champions yet again.
Beat the Caterpillar. heartbreak for the Chiefs. You could see that in their eyes, on their faces, but absolute scenes for the Crusaders at Waikato Stadium. Turns out some stories in sport do have a fairy tale ending as they celebrate the 7th consecutive title to cap Razor's incredible run with this club. So it's no surprise emotions were high, running incredibly high from both sides post-match.
I'm lost for words, eh? We talked about going to heaven this year, but we had to go through hell first, and you know, I think we did that earlier in the season and then really finished it off tonight. So, man, it's something special, eh? And just so proud.
I'm sort of emotional, but I'm not. I'm sort of like, mate, D-Mac missed the kick, you know. I'm still in that moment. Look, it was a special group, you know. I think there's 5 guys on the field that did it in 2017. I'm the only coach on the coaching staff. You know, it's reinvented itself a few times. So, look, I'm just really proud.
Just shows what it means to be a rugby player in New Zealand, and the smiles on some of these guys' faces is just awesome. My time as Crusaders done now. Part of me keeps thinking about Johnny Arfoa, 39, being like,
oh, you're a chance.
Maybe. I'm not that old yet, but I just know that the squad and the guys are in a really good space now to carry on what we've been trying to achieve for so long.
Oh, mate, it sucks. This crowd here deserved to see us win tonight, and geez, if we'd done it with 14 men for 30 minutes, that would have been a hell of a story to tell. We come up just short and devastated, mate.
You love to see, well, maybe not everyone loves to see it, but as a Crusaders fan, I certainly love to see it. What a fabulous way for some of the good guys of the Crusaders rugby team to end their careers. The Chiefs, of course, though, I think a few of us will, if you take a look at this, they'll be ruining ill discipline after a near-perfect season. Have a wee look. So there we had the 3 yellow cards and a 15-8 penalty count. That cost the hosts at the final hurdle, I think. Even though they put up a really solid fight on defence, making 138 tackles as the Crusaders held on to the ball and maintained possession. But you have to hand it to the Southerners. They knew how to make it count when it mattered, and that certainly showed at line-out time. So the mantle now lies with Rob Penny at the Crusaders. Won't it be fascinating to watch what happens next season? Right, we're going to take a short break here. I'm going to keep my gloat on. When we come back on Rugby Nation, the future of the game, battle it out as the New Zealand under-20s take on Wales at the Junior World Cup. We'll see you soon. Welcome back to Rugby Nation. Now, as the All Blacks prepare to head into camp this week ahead of their first rugby championship match against Argentina, our next crop of talent have kicked off their campaign at the Junior World Cup. The New Zealand under-20s fielded a star-studded side for their opening clash against Wales. So could they get off to a winning start? Let's head to Paarl in South Africa.
He's got Harry Godfrey alongside him, the fullback. Comes into the mix. They've found him too. Out wide they go. Here's a real chance. They've got it. The first try to New Zealand belongs to Tangita, the New Zealand sevens player.
Caleb Tangita gets into the corner, but it's a brilliant set-piece attack. It's time for the Dragons to show fire.
Well, they started off pretty well. There's enough fire in that tank, and they keep going for the line. There they go. That's the try. You spoke about bravery, Kobani, and no question about it. They showed the bravery in decision-making and enough bravery on field too. Can they scythe their way through somewhere here? Is there an opportunity? There it comes. Yeah, it goes. That's the try, Dan Edwards. Wow. Superb play that from Wales. And gets. Once again, the little run around, the long pass out there. Here's a real chance again for the Welsh. And through they go, but they just held up short. And there's the try. It comes in the form of Morgan Morse, who's had a couple of charges at the line without any real success, but he's shown his ability when he's close in. And once New Zealand get good rhythm, and that they've got at the moment too, there's always an opportunity for them. There's the long pass. That'll be a try. Marcus Springer is the man who gets in, slides into the mud in the far corner.
Maka, he gets in. The second last defender coming inside, and that creates an opportunity with this skill set and the fundamentals being strong from the New Zealand side, pass in front of the man, Macca Springer into the corner.
Prize number 1, get the line out set, and they've done that. Here comes the drive. This is brilliant play from New Zealand. The try's already been scored. And they got that absolutely spot on, backing themselves. Check this one as well. Okay, getting himself involved. Seeing more of him now in the second half. Such a good ball carrier too. So New Zealand have got an opportunity here. Can they take this through to the line? Important. Godfrey caught in possession. Well, I come back for the penalty. Now New Zealand can go into the lead with a kick at goal from here. Slap in front. First kick for Harry Godfrey. Taken over from Kimara. Again, it's the big boys.
Still got advantage line.
Cahill. Support coming there from Peter Laki. Now, the cross kick. Which way does this go? Who's the jumper? Who can do the trick? Well, it's New Zealand who've done the trick. Brilliant play that. The right thing to do, not to try and catch it when you're close to the try line. But if there's close in support, which there was, perfect execution. Great cross kick. The tap back, and Shay Clark's got another try. The Welsh have a penalty advantage, but maybe they've scored a try. Anthony Woodthorpe might want to have a look at this.
But there's also another tackler, so unless there's no more than a penalty try, but I'm definitely going to put the player in the bin. We've got the number, I think it's the prop. You're offside, you make the tackle, off you go.
Looking for the drive. Held at the back by Sam Scott. And they're finding a little bit of momentum as they go for the line. Now Scott, can he get down? Yes, he does. And that's a great finish that from the Welsh. Their first points of the second half. He goes down. His hands are not on that ball.
So now so it looks like he's lost control of the ball.
He's lost control of the ball. He's got no press on
the ball. Try.
Okay, so therefore it's no try.
With the throw in. Can they do it again? Can Scott this time hold on to it when they get over the line? He's at the back of that ball. They've got a whole pile of players in there, the Welsh. They fly for the line, and they do get the try. And who would it be? The same Sam Scott. The Welsh victory would depend on how well they carry the ball if they manage to secure it.
Backwards.
Which they haven't done. New Zealand, back it comes to them, and Jordi Viljoen sticks it into touch. And New Zealand have won this game. And what a game it's been. So the full time here at Paul Gym then, it's New Zealand 27, Wales 26.
Nothing like a get things started in South Africa. There must have been quite the half-time chat as the Baby Blacks scored 22 unanswered points to fight back from that 14-point deficit at the break. They face a solid test next, France on Thursday night, and you can watch it on Sky Sport. But if you miss it, don't you worry. We'll wrap it up for you right here on Rugby Nation when we do it all again next week. Congratulations again, of course, from me to the Crusaders. See you next time. Until then, mā te wā.
4 of the world's greatest rugby nations come together to see who rules the South. From the Andes, where the puma is feared,
Argentina!
to the High Veld, a place where the air is thin.
It's sailing, over!
And the Springbok run. Across the outback to the MCG, where the Wallaby are at their winning best.
Try scored!
Te Ika a Maui, a harsh environment for any that travels.
50 up for the All Blacks!
Glory, momentum, a chance to impress before the Rugby World Cup.